Islam began as a weak and simple movement, spreading like all reformative calls do. In these early days of Islam, the Prophet Muhammad was spreading his message under the protection of his clan, the Banu Hashim of the Quraysh tribe. Among their leaders at the time was the Prophet's uncle, Abu Talib, who declared his protection for his nephew. This put the Quraysh in a dilemma. They wanted to confront Islam, but did not want to oppose this great leader and his significant clan, one of the three main clans of Quraysh. Although most of the Banu Hashim were polytheists, they declared their protection for the Prophet. When the Quraysh sought solutions, they attempted to persuade Abu Talib to restrain this new religion and its spread. Abu Talib tried, as we know, but the Prophet insisted on his mission. The Quraysh then attempted another approach, which, unfortunately, many people are unaware of. A delegation from the Quraysh, led by al-Walid ibn al-Mughirah, the father of Khalid, went to Abu Talib with a strange offer. Al-Walid said to Abu Talib, "You desire a son to be proud of. I will give you my son, Maraj, the brother of Khalid. He is a handsome, tall young man, an example of an ideal youth admired by both men and women, a hero trained in military matters, though not as prominent as Khalid. Take him as your son. He will serve you and assist you as any son would. In return, give us Muhammad, your nephew, who has turned against your religion and caused division in Quraysh, so we can kill him, one man for another." Abu Talib, shocked by the offer, replied, "This is not fair. You give me your son to feed and raise, and in return, I give you my son to be killed." This mission failed, showing the extreme lengths al-Walid was willing to go to confront Islam. Despite their efforts, Islam continued to spread. Some of the sons of Quraysh's leaders embraced Islam, including Mus'ab ibn Umair, al-Zubayr ibn al-Awwam, Uthman ibn Affan, Talha ibn Ubaidullah, and Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas. This further complicated matters for the Quraysh. One day, a group of Quraysh's leaders, including al-Walid, gathered, perplexed by this new call brought by Muhammad ibn Abdullah. They questioned, why was this Quran not revealed to a great man from the two towns, like al-Walid ibn al-Mughirah or Urwa ibn Mas'ud from Ta'if? They believed that if the Quran had been revealed to someone wealthy and powerful like al-Walid, it would have been more acceptable. But Allah responded, "Do they distribute the mercy of your Lord? Allah chose Muhammad and preferred him over all." Al-Walid, who participated in these discussions, saw the crisis Quraysh was facing with the conversion of their youth. He decided to take a bold step by directly negotiating with the Prophet to understand his message and hear the Quran. The Prophet hoped for al-Walid's conversion, as it could lead Quraysh to follow. Al-Walid visited the Prophet and listened to the Quran. The eloquence and profound meanings deeply affected him. Al-Walid, despite his initial skepticism, was moved by the Quran's beauty and power. He returned from the meeting visibly changed, his face reflecting his inner turmoil. The Quraysh leaders, especially Abu Jahl, feared that if al-Walid converted, it would strengthen Islam. Abu Jahl devised a plan to prevent al-Walid from further visits to the Prophet. He approached al-Walid, praising and flattering him, then mentioned that the Quraysh were collecting money to give to al-Walid because they believed he was visiting Muhammad out of need. This insulted al-Walid's pride and honor. Al-Walid responded, "Do they think I need their money? I am the wealthiest among them." Abu Jahl persisted, "They believe you either seek Muhammad's food or follow him. Prove them wrong by speaking against Muhammad." Al-Walid, after much thought, said, "I have no choice but to say that it is magic." He then proclaimed publicly that the Quran was magic, learning it from sorcerers. This marked the turning point, as Allah revealed verses describing al-Walid's internal struggle and his eventual decision to oppose the Quran. "Leave me alone with whom I created alone, and to whom I granted extensive wealth and children present with him, and spread everything before him, easing his life. Then he desires that I should add more. No, indeed, he has been toward our verses obstinate. I will cover him with arduous torment." Indeed, he thought and deliberated, so may he be destroyed for how he deliberated. Then may he be destroyed for how he deliberated. Then he considered again. Then he frowned and scowled. Then he turned back and was arrogant and said, "This is not but magic imitated from others. This is not but the word of a human being. I will drive him into Saqqar." Quran 74:11-26. In these verses, Allah depicted al-Walid's contemplation and ultimate rejection of the truth, ensuring his place in hell for his opposition. This story highlights the challenges faced by the Prophet and the lengths to which the Quraysh leaders went to oppose Islam. Despite their efforts, the message of Islam continued to spread, even among their own ranks. Thank you for watching this captivating story. If you enjoyed our tale today about the Prophet and al-Walid ibn al-Mughirah, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to get all the latest updates. By turning on the notification bell, you'll be the first to receive our newest and most exciting historical stories as soon as they are published. Thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
If you enjoyed this story and want more thrilling tales, make sure to subscribe to our channel Swift Tales and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for your support.